Alright there, guys. Repair cord enthusiasts and crafters. So, today's topic is, obviously, you guys have probably seen me do this in the past. It's a cut off of this set of whips, one of the two sets that I'm currently running. So, good idea, if you don't, want to do how I wove this end originally, so that's like big and bulky. So if you're like doing a keychain and you're starting at one end or whatever, this is like a tip of trick or a trick you can do if you do this end where you weave it in like how I showed you guys. So, which this end here, works. It's just sometimes it's ugly, sometimes it's, not the best looking. So, obviously, I got a few extras here because I got 3 more to do, which I'll just get the extra keyring out so it's ready at least, because I got 3 more to do. So, what you want to do is, I went to my local grocery store, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever, even Amazon. You can just, I just picked it up from the dollar store, or from, not the dollar store, the grocery store a couple blocks up from my house. So what you're gonna need is, cheap little sewing kit. It's gonna come with a few needles. I just took everything out of the bag because it's kind of a pain to use with everything in the bag. So it's gonna come with a bunch of different colors and assortments of thread. So mine is black, everything that you see here, plus black. I went through the black already to do the other 4. Because I'm doing 8 keychains here. So what I do is I take off X amount, because it'll come with the scissors, it'll come with a few buttons, a few pins, a few needles or whatever the hell they're called, used for threading needles or whatever they're called, little scissors. Which I may keep this as a little kit. So I got, alright, the needles right here. It's just, oh no, that's a small one. Oh, this will work. Alright, so obviously if you have a plastic case like this, close it for the time being because it's to make it a little easier. Using a little bit of a smaller needle from earlier. You're gonna get one of these as well. Don't know the name of it, but it helps for threading needles. So like that. So what you want to do, slide it off here. You probably can't see it drilled too well, but there's a slot there. You take this wire, can't really see it, I know, but you want to slide it through the needle. You slide the thread through the thing that you just ran through the needle, and you pull your needle out, and it pulls the thread through the end of the needle. So then what I do is line up the ends together, roll, loop it around my finger, then roll it, Sometimes I struggle to do it, but it helps make a knot. I do that. A few times. And what I'll, because then it's on here, because I'll, like I said, run the ends together. So what I'll do is I'll push it through 2 pieces of the paracord that I used, and then run from the other end, run the key ring up, and fold it over the key ring, where you ran your thread. Then pull it tight. I mean, you can only do it, you could do it once if you want, but I do it, how I do it is I do it on both sides. So like right now I'll do it once more, because I should have made it a little bit longer. So now it's done on this side. So the thread is there, and I got a box cutter here. Do the knot again, and then from the back side, and I will give you guys a heads up, I've done it, but be careful that you don't just did it. Stab yourself with the needle, because it does not feel the best. Sometimes it's a lot easier to use a hard surface, sometimes if you're struggling. See, this is where I kind of wish that but I also did that. That was also bad placement too. I almost wonder if I can. I have to redo that. Put the needle back on the thing. Hate when I screw up, but cost of doing business, I guess. In theory, you kind of want to have a good chunk of like thread because you're stitching this together. Going up here because I do one more and then I'm done. Yeah, see, there we go. As I've always said, don't do what I do, because I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. So, like I said, you kind of generally want to have, so now obviously if you just do it once or twice, you don't want to leave your needles laying around because obviously you can lose them. And plus they're stupid sharp. So then in theory, the reason why I say you kind of want to, you know, because then what I do too could be that I'm using two different types of cutting devices here. Could just melt the string a little bit, you know, the thread cleans it up a little bit too. So then in theory here, you can't really see it from there. So the thread, you know, kind of holds it there, and like I said, you want it to, you know, hold it so it's like strong enough to hold the weight. So when you're swinging the keys like this, then, you know, the keys are on the ring, it's gonna hold. So see you guys in the next video.